One day when I was younger, I was scrolling through TurboNick to watch some zany cartoons, and I ended up discovering the show that would change my life. What is this? It's violent, it's gross, it's weird, it's hilarious. Those were all the things going through my young person head when I first watched Nickelodeon's Invader Zim. And now I'm here, almost 10 years after the show's ended, to talk about how amazing it is. So grab yourself a can of poop and let's get to it. Invader Zim was created by Jonan Vasquez. Prior to Zim, Jonan made several dark and violent comic books, like Johnny the Homicidal Maniac and Filler Bunny, and other ones I don't know because I'm not made of money. After the success of these books, Nickelodeon decided we should give this guy a cartoon show for children. Then one guy in the back was like, I'm not sure he'd make content well suited for our demographic, but that guy got fired and fell down the stairs on his way out. So after a successful pilot, Invader Zim was born. Invader Zim is about an invader named Zim. That's not enough detail. Zim is a member of the alien race known as Urkins. The Urkins have made it their main goal to invade other planets and turn them into mundane stuff like parking lots or meeting centers. They do this by sending specialized operatives down to each planet undercover to ready the planet for invasion. Zim used to be one of these operatives, but he got carried away.
But sir, we're still on our old planet! Silence!
So the Urkin leaders, the tallest,
Your leaders are just taller than everyone else?
send Zim and his literal garbage robot Gur to Earth, thinking that Earth didn't exist and Zim would just starve and die in the middle of space. Upon arriving on Earth, Zim and Gur get their trademark disguises.
Ingenious!
Zim then attends school to learn more about the human race, but he's immediately called out by the paranormal-obsessed Dib for being an alien.
He's got no ears! Is that part of your skin condition, Zim? No ears? Yes.
The rest of the series follows Zim trying to destroy Earth and Dib, and Gaz sometimes, trying their best to stop Zim. That's the basic premise, but from there things just get so grotesque and absurd that I feel if you haven't seen the show at all, you should just experience it rather than have me run down the events of other episodes. But still, I'll give a quick rundown on what to expect. Zim steals everyone's organs. Giant hamster terrorizes the city. Everything tastes like pork because of a curse from an evil pig demon lord. GameStop. Zim uses a time travel device and tries to kill Dib with rubber piggies. And much, much more.
What a horrible adventure with that ham demon! Woo!
So if you haven't guessed by now, I like Invader Zim. A lot. I mean look, I'm straight out of the swollen eyeball. I draw everything with square pupils, and I have most of the figurines, but most of them broke because they're trash! So if you like dark humor or sci-fi or cartoons at all, then you should definitely check out Zim. But where do I watch it? Well, I'm glad you asked, because now I have a reason to go on a tangent about the show's cancellation. So here's the 3 original Invader Zim DVDs, each with animatics, hilarious commentary, and behind-the-scenes stuff. These are released shortly after the show's cancellation, and nowadays they're a bit hard to find in good condition. But don't worry, because after tons of petitions, expensive fan-run conventions, subtle hints that the show would be coming back, and a fan project asking hundreds of people to bombard Nickelodeon with physical letters and phone calls, Nickelodeon decided, I think people like that show we canceled, and the original crew seems very willing to work on the show again. So let's release 3 new DVDs, each without any of the cool special features from the original release, LMAO. And then thousands of fans scream in agony. So yeah, if you're new to Zim and unsure about it, buy those new DVDs. Well, volumes 1 and 2 anyways. Operation Doom is completely meaningless. Or just get the show on iTunes. Or Hulu Plus, but who the hell frickin'. And that does it for this review. I could go on and on for hours about all the fan projects to get the show back and just how much the show affected me, but I'll save that for another video. Are you forgetting something? What? You know, the new thing? Ah, yes. The new thing. Are you going to talk about it or are you just... February 15th, 2015. Comic book publisher Oni Press posts this image to their Tumblr. What? Doom is coming. They say Doom and Zim. Could it be Zim? February 20th, 2015. As of right now, there's an official Invader Zim comic book being released monthly, and it's great. It really captures the look and voice of the show, and it's basically everything a longtime Zim fan would have wanted. It almost makes the 9-year gap in time feel like a good thing, since there's so many great meta jokes and pop culture references. Okay, I think I've gushed enough about Zim, so, I don't know, 10 out of 10, A+. I'm gonna go marathon the show again, bye!